Good day, everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Arclad 2 with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. And today, you can tell from the soul-crushing music, we are in Palencia. I'm here. I skipped going through the quarry to Tuval to Kukuru to Palencia for you off-screen because we're just gonna do some job quests and hunt some monsters while we're here. Yes, sirree. We have 4 monsters to hunt while we're here. I believe one of them is involved in this job, which is the Find the Ancient Treasure, which this person at the bar wants us to find his family's ancient hidden treasure, which might be somewhere at Palencia Castle. Yeah, let's... Am I supposed to speak to him first? I forget. My bad. Did not read the article in front of my face when I was reading the Dookie and talking to you and saying hello. But welcome! Welcome to Let's Play Arclad 2, everyone. I hope you are having a good day, and I hope you have a good time watching this video. You know, I bet he's down here. We were sent by the guild, yes! Oh yes, this man's ancient. No wonder it's an ancient family heirloom was hidden in a warehouse in Palencia Castle. No, I don't think you could. Yeah. So, let us go to Palencia Castle's warehouse, which is the same warehouse that we visited many times before in our adventure. It's where we first met Tosh, battled some zombies in the basement. It's where we found our way into the laboratory where they were experimenting on the Fire Guardian, making mass-producing energy. Kind of like Karnak with making the unlimited energy for the Forge, or whatever it is they were doing here in Palencia to transfer the Fire Spirits, the Fire Guardian's energy around to Ramalia's forces. Ah, here we are. That was quick. Let us level up some people. Oh, yeah, I got a new monster last time, didn't I? Yes! Let's work on leveling up that monster, because we are going to be doing that very soon in the series. Later, but soon. Oh wow, Shantae's level 48 over Liza's 44. Nice. Wow, Shantae's higher level than Elk. Nice. She's doing very, very well. Yeah, let's bring Grugga along, because I want him to get a little stronger, because I will be also using Grugga soonish as well for another event in this game. Main story event, of course. It can be a toughie, but it's a goodie. Well, it's not goody good, it's the bad guy's dungeon, but it's a special dungeon. You know how kind of like some special dungeons will have restrictions on them and what you can do regarding that dungeon? This dungeon coming up very shortly in the game is going to be a special dungeon with some special restrictions on that, on your party. Which is very interesting because it doesn't say it's going to restrict you in this way, it just expects you to know this, or go into the dungeon with your party, and all of a sudden you're in a battle, and all of a sudden you realize you are in a special zone. Too bad they didn't have like Ark or Elk saying there's an oppressive force here. A dark oppressive force. I just realized I forgot to equip my Golem Bro, my Brolem. I like calling golems Brolems. I picked it up from Path of Exile's community, where they call the golems in that game Brolems, because that sucked. Okay, well he blocked. Where they call them Brolems because they're your bro. And of course, Brolems have gotten a little overpowered at the moment in the game, to where you can have 18 of them, and have them all giving you their effect, and giving you buffed effect, and... I mean, Path of Exile is basically just a bath game, but it's a good bath game. It can be a little oppressive sometimes, itself. Like I'm currently playing a Ranger, as of recording this. with some... They've introduced some new skills for Ranger, but I'm not really using any of them yet. Well, I'm using one of them. Because I have it set up to where I'm attacking multiple times an attack. I have my main attack, which I fire up into the air and drop down on the enemy's head. And then once I spend enough mana, I have Mana Forged Arrows, which fires off another spell. Not spell, but an attack. It's the, And then I also have that Mana Forge set up with the Mirage Archer to keep it attacking with that attack over and over and over again. So that's nice. I also have a second main attack, which I'm using to build up my charges. Which I'm not really expecting too many charges, but I plan on specking into more. Do more damage with more charges I have. But hey, let's get back to Arklad. Let's find the treasure. Well, wherever could treasure be? Oh. Something is here. An ancient letter. It's ancient. There's no treasure here. But let's return to the tavern. Yeah. Mission complete, maybe? Ah, poor Palencia Castle. Isn't it weird that... Well, maybe it's not entirely weird, but it's just offhand, and first impression, it seems weird that the dungeon entrance would be right there. And it looks like it was covered up at some point. Because you see how that floor tile is over there on the right? It looks like it's covering up the underground entrance. But you can tell that it wasn't covered up in the first game because you went down there very easily. It's where the prisoners were sent. That was down towards the prison. So I don't think you would initially cover that up with floor tile. And they didn't really have time to cover it up with floor tile after the experimental research lab incident with Ark, where Ark got in and found the Fire Guardian and proceeded to, well, he didn't blow it up, but the super evil head scientist decide, hey, you found me out, I'm gonna blow up this entire castle. And yeah, that sucked. Ark got blamed for it. Yeah, Ark got blamed for a lot of things in this game. Oh, where'd that old man go? Oh, there he is. He's down here for some reason. What? No treasure there. I did find this, though. Let me see. This is a letter from my ancestor. I appreciate this. The reward will be at the guild, as promised. Good job. Cool. It just looked like he made some kind of noise there, so I'm like, oh, let's make a coho noise. I could make a kiko noise, like a kingler, but Coco was what I came up with. Probably because I was just talking to a dog named Coco. Coco's a cute doggy. A little loud, which I hope her owner's okay with. Because you're not really supposed to have loud animals here at this apartment complex. Ah, the client has discovered a new clue for us in a letter regarding this treasure of his family's. I wonder, how close of an ancestor does this have to be for you to know about this letter and to know about the treasure and know well enough to find it? Why are you talking to him? Military's close, okay. Oh, I was waiting for you. Well, the letter you found might be a clue as to the location of the treasure. Good. So I'd like you to search this entire land more thoroughly. Search Syria, all of Syria, for treasure. The letter says, Quina Hill, from the skull under the tree. Castle 4, out 2, sand 1. Ghost 7, out 5. Sand 2, ghost 4. Interesting. Under the corpse of the crow. Okay, well that's a little bit more of a clue, and that last part's more of a clue than the first part. Well, the first part was telling us where we're in land to search, but Quina Hill. Well, that's not too bad a place to go. We might find a bunch of slimes here. We might find a bunch of other stuff. Let us see. Let us see if we find any water monsters, because I would like to hunt the water monsters while I'm here. And get this done with them, so we can not have to come back to Palencia for most any reason, because I don't want to come back to Palencia because it is a chore to get here. A big old chore. Because as you know, you have to go to Tuval's quarry, then you have to walk to Tuval's and the Sabbatico Shrine, then you have to walk through the shrine to Kukuru, talk to Kukuru, get her to teleport to you, along with a little item in your inventory to teleport back to Tuval. And then you're in Palencia, but then to get out, you gotta walk all the way through Tuval and the quarry again, after teleporting back to Tuval. Yeah, it's not my favorite. This land is not my favorite land to go to in the game. Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm sorry, found it. Oh, a puppy. It's a puppy! It's two puppies! Two winged flying puppies. Along with 3 ground puppies. Interesting battle. Oh, you're going over there? Okay. I can go over there, too. Now, you may recall, this is the area we came to for that shiny stone quest from Shu's area. Shu's scenario, when he was split off from the group. And was going to try to find a way to Romalia to take care of Galeno on his own. Yeah. And I do like specifically calling that part of the game like a scenario like Final Fantasy VI, because Final Fantasy VI got me saying it that way, to where you're going to visit Locke's scenario, you're going to visit Sabin's scenario, you're going to visit Terra's scenario. But then also in this game it's like you're taking a little party splitting up, and it's separate scenarios. You got Shantae and Shu going one way, then you got Shu and Shantae going their separate ways. You got Elk in his scenario. You have Liza in her scenario, where she meets up with Gogan. Yeah, it's very nice. You got all these little interconnected, distinct, different scenarios that all interconnect in some way, and lead back to Romalia, and both parties meet up fully and from both games, and you are going to finish your quest and taking out Galeno at the end of all those scenarios. So it's very impressively done, I think. A little well written is what I meant to say, but whoa, my golem's pulsing. Bro, Brolum, you went a little ham there, didn't you? With the pulsing. Oh, that dragon's in front of a cloud. Behind a cloud, even. Or maybe in the sunlight? I'm not sure how to say what that effect is on the screen. Come on, come to me. We only want to destroy you. We are monsters, both killers of monsters. As we discussed in our last episode. But let's not get back into that. Let's go to today with a maybe I want to try to say jolly. Not jolly, but I don't really have a topic on hand to talk about. I guess that's why I was talking about Path of Exile for a minute. Oh, are these undead doggos? Oh yeah, dragon zombies. Interesting. So, Pondit should be able to get some good extra XP from here. And the Golem. Rolem getting XP would be nice, but maybe Pondit would be better getting more XP. And we are hunting monsters here, wanted monsters. I believe there should be 2 or 3 of them here. So that makes going to Queen of Hill at least once worthwhile. Oops, chair, don't move under my butt. I'm trying to adjust where you are under my butt, and I end up moving my chair. There we go, some damage. Oh yeah, I did pick up that weapon, the monster fang, the sticks. I'll be honest with you, I don't know where I picked that up. As of recording this, I just am not quotient of where I picked it up. But, let's see. The instructions were stupid, and you can't really get anywhere impressive through this area. So the fact that we have a crow corpse over here, a bird corpse, just search the corpse of the bird. Hey, I found something. This is the treasure the old man told me about. The Ancestors' Tavern. Well, we don't get to find out what it is, but we know it's the treasure. And simply from knowing, we can finish this quest. But, just in case, I might off-screen go back into Queen of Hill really quick and see if there's any new monsters, wanted monsters that I can take care of. Maybe get some more experience if they're... Oh, different puppies. And different, more dragon zombies. Well, no wanted monsters yet, but let us see what happens if we get into the battle. Any wanted monsters here? If not, I'll just off-screen this. Hey, a wanted monster, Kiba the Ninja. So why don't we hunt Kiba? Not with all these doggies here, it's like Kiba Nakamaru, isn't it? But no, we're not hunting that Kiba. Ow. Sorry. Sensitive fingernails. Let us see. Let us hunt this ninja. Well, in order to get to Kiba, and for him to get to us, we have to go over here. And he's gonna come over here himself. Because we've already seen Kiba before, haven't we, in this... Let's Play? Because we saw him when we were hunting... Or was that the monk we saw? While we were hunting the dragon zombies. Yeah. Getting those shiny stones for Jose. Who totally hosed us. He left us... He abandoned us. No, I'm kidding. He helped us quite a bit, getting into the Romalian battleship. Ooh, I'm hurt. That's not good. I need to stick with my party. Maybe I'll just send Fujin back over here. Which is not how I send Fujin back over here. Okay, then. Let us wait, and play Leapfrog with everyone. Leapfrog, Leapfrog, Leapfrog. I played Leapfrog as a little kid. Very little kid. I was only like 5 or 6 when I first started playing Leapfrog, as far as I know. I was in kindergarten at my school. And we played sometimes out in the yard during recess. Yeah, that was fun. Back when I could actually move. Back before I was chubby. Chunky. Now I'm all chunky and big, and leaping ain't exactly my thing. I mean, I can leap, but I can't successfully leap over a person. If I try to leap over a person, I'm just gonna crash into them with my butt. No, not the thunder wind. Owl. Breath. Let's see. No, just gonna face tank this group of monsters. Now let's see if Fujin, no, does not know level 2 magic yet. It's interesting that Fujin and Rajan learned some spells on their rest in between games. It's very nice. Makes them a lot more versatile. And because of their high magic power, makes them a lot more useful to deal with monsters individually, apart from each other. Even though they're like super strong wind brothers that deal massive but tons of damage when they are together. Because they are super mages with the super high magic power. Wow, there's that pulsating face again, Golem. And when you get them together with their combo attack, the wind and lightning attack, that's very powerful. I don't know if in this game you have to have them set up the way you did in the first game, where they were exactly opposite of each other, the way they were in the first game. Of course, I haven't had a chance to put them in the same party yet. Haven't really gone into any highly required of magic users areas yet. Not for a while. I mean, they're not really required. There's not really anywhere that requires high damage magic users, but it might be nice just to show it off sometime. No, don't miss your punch. The punch. Oh, okay, come to me. Come to me and Thunder Breath me. Tell me you love me. So, what was I talking about? Try to remember, Andrew. You have good memory, kind of. Though you are starting to doubt your memory nowadays. Ooh, a lot of damage from Pondit. Very nice amount of damage from Pondit. Come on, Kiba. We need you to come to us. I know we can come to you too, but still. We will come to you. Because I will not wait for you. We are not playing that song right now. The Chris Clafford song, like I mentioned last time. No, we will come to you. Although there's another song like I Remember You, I'll Remember You. It's a Dio song, isn't it? You know, like Dio, like White Flag, Dio. Go down with the ship, Dio. And I'll remember you. Is that Dio? Well, I have my phone, my handy little phone in front of me right now. I could look it up. No, go with them. We'll go with him, Pondit. Let's see. I'll remember. If I could spell remember right. Well, there's a song by Elvis Presley, Madonna. Okay, I also spelled it wrong. And ignore that beeping, that's just my Discord. Type in Dio. No. Oh. It's giving me Holy Diver, and because Dio is Dido, I'm thinking Dido. Stop beeping, Discord. No. That's giving me something about a Latin poem from the Aeneid by Virgil. Jeez. Apparently that Aeneid is an Aeneid, whatever, a queen of Italy, in Italy, falls in love with a Trojan warrior. Trojan, right? Yeah. Yeah, Trojan warrior. A warrior prince. And... oh, he falls in love with his queen. Okay. And so when he's leaving on a mission to go to war, I guess, somewhere, She builds a big, gigantic funeral pyre and burns it up, so hoping that he'll see it and think that she has killed herself with it. Kind of a little dramatic, like Romeo and Juliet, where they see the other one dead and they go, "Oh, I must now die." But in this case, the queen goes, "Oh, my lover has left to do battle and is probably going to die, so I must die now." What will he think as he leaves but sees me burning to death behind him? Will he jump off and swim to my funeral pyre? Will he swim to me and find me alive? I don't know. Super dramatic things like that really turn me off. Let us prepare for fighting Kiba. I wanted to say something, but I realized I didn't read that article. I saw an article recently about how One Piece and Naruto both did the same thing with one of their girls, Sakura being one of them, and somebody else being the other one in One Piece, and why one was hated and the other one wasn't. And I realized I didn't read that article, so I don't really know what it's about with regards to One Piece character being similar to Sakura. Well, maybe Boa Hancock is what they mean. I can see that. Yeah, Boa Hancock is desperately in love with Luffy, the same way Sakura is with Sasuke. And Luffy is not interested in Boa Hancock at all, the same way Sasuke wasn't in Sakura. Completely oblivious and doesn't care, regardless of whether he noticed or not. I actually didn't notice he found her annoying. Or was that Kakashi? No, Kakashi ended up killing Sasuke in that Genjutsu. But I think Sasuke did find that he found Sakura annoying. I remember that. Of course, like I said, I'm doubting my memory nowadays. Why I'm starting to doubt my memory so much is because of my bias. I'm trying to let go of my bias and regarding my memories and all that, and get over myself, over my ego, and just try to calm down a little bit, you know? Because not every opinion is right. But if you're only going to search for the opinions that are right, you're going to let go and ignore a lot of things that are semi-okay or may even help you later on in life. Be big to you too, phone. Oh. I was reading and I didn't... Oh, Mono Monster Kiba destroyed, yay! Yeah, apparently Messiah Nella is live on Twitch. And her Twitch notification is... This game has a lot of bugs in it. Audience claps. Loud screams. Chaos and carnage ensues. Bugs flood the room. Silka sung. Okay, I understand now. Babies cry. Oh, and Josh Upson's still playing Metroid 2. That's nice. I'll have to catch him doing that sometime. Damn. I think I missed my favorite part of that game. Of him playing that game for the first time. Because I like the second, bug boss. Bug boss. Well, I mean, they are both bugs. I think the third one's a bug, too. The spider. But I like the wasp. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, we are returning treasure to person. Descended from person who made treasure. Okay, forgot what I was doing for a minute, because I was busy fighting Kiba. There are 3 more wanted monsters, I believe. Maybe 2. Yeah, 3 more. Oh, you found the treasure cache. The legend was true. Good job. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Okay. Quest complete. Now we can turn that in for a reward. However, there might be one more job quest to do here while we're here at the Hunters Guild. Let's see, it is 707. Okay. May I help you? Yes, I want to accept the Vengeance Assistance job. Our client is a boy who wishes to avenge his father's death but requires assistance. He's waiting for you at the Palencia Inn. Oh no! A young boy has lost his father. Stop beeping, phone. Yes, that is very much like good old Western stories that everyone loves. You know, actually there's a... I may be wrong, but... No, am I right? No, I'm wrong. That is not a young boy. I'm trying to think in my head and not paying attention to what I'm doing as my phone beeps at me. Oh, this looks like a young boy. Who was sad and lost his father. You're the hunter from the guild, right? This job is all about revenge. Just like all Final Fantasies. The man who killed my father is always surrounded by soldiers. I want you to get rid of the soldiers so I can have a straight shot at him. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Okay, I'm assuming you have a gun then to deal with this. Wait, you said that you have a straight shot? Who are you? I'm the son of Morgan. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. It's the Genshin Impact or whatever, where the swordsman is training the kid that was trying to kill, that said, you helped to kill my father because you wear the same doohickey on your chest. I'm the son of Morgan, the man you killed. That idiot had a son. I will have my revenge. So the lesson is, go easy on children and they'll be hard on you in adulthood. I suppose I'll have to end your bloodline for good. What a jerk. Come on. I'm ready for one-on-one battle. Oh. They're wanted. Help! Damn. Drag. Hurry up. Is it a good idea to let him go alone? It isn't revenge if he doesn't do it by himself. But I'm worried about him. This seems to be an arc quest. Arc, Tosh, and Poco. Tosh makes sense, because he's very sword-happy. I will avenge my father's death! Oh, you've got a knife, little boy. You can never defeat me, but I'm not scared of you, even though I'm backing up every time you come near me. For I am... monster! Oh, he has a hammer. That soldier was a monster? Most of them are in this game, which is sad to say. Well, since Tosh is a little story happy with this guy, let's bring Tosh along. Oh, sorry, I'm about to cough. Not that you need to know that, I'm just going to explain why I'm about to go silent in a couple seconds. What are these monsters? We don't know. They are ghosty ghosts. Ghosts of the dead, come back to destroy us, with their vengeance upon the living. Come on, Keelak, learn your skill. I know Keelak learns his good spell, sooner or later. Okay, Tosh, destroy. Slice these monsters to death. Back to death with you, spirit. As I was saying, Keelak learns a spell at some point. I know it's a good one because I used Keelak very often in my last playthrough years ago of this game. Not that you would know what it is, but I played it in my personal time, and I wasn't YouTubing back then, but I did play this game about 10 or so years ago and used Keelak in my party. Will-O-Wisp and Blue Phantom. Tom the Phantom? No, say it isn't so. You know, that reminds me, I've been seeing some videos of Martian Romance, and I saw a bit about how King, the evil king, leading the evil forces in that world, in that game. Well, not game, but story, anime, manga. It was apparently the hero Ginta's father. But it was at least his father's body, not his father's spirit. at some point in time, his father's spirit got transferred into Balboa, or what, Balba, whatever Ball Boy's name is, Mace. I never got to see all of that show because I don't think it finished here in English in America. That or I just didn't get a chance to watch it most of the time because what was I doing back then? I honestly wasn't doing much at the time, so I probably would have watched it if it was on. I watched Brave Master all the way to the end of the English translation. Which actually, about 10 or so years ago, I did read the manga for Brave Master and got to see the whole story. And I realized how much the English translation of the anime actually got through as I was reading that, because it got through quite a bit of the story. Up until the area with the mercenaries fighting the two mercenary forces fighting each other. And the big sky ship. Oh, we have won. You have to finish this. I've waited for this for too long. Thank you, everybody. I'm going home now. Revenge. That's the what's it? H.G. Bailey says the name of the game. That's the meaning behind the story. Something. What does H.G. Bailey says? I can't remember. That's the lesson we should be teaching kids. That's what he says. Oh, well, I guess that's it. Mission complete. Interesting. I'm actually up to 37 minutes on this recording. I don't see how that's right, but I guess it is right, but... Because it's 7:15 now. It's only been 7 minutes since I looked at the clock. Well, I'm gonna continue to hunt monsters. Because we have the monk, and we have the ghost. Ghost should be easy to find. There's no more missions to do at the jobs to do at the guild. So we're gonna try and get our bounties. And let us return to Palencia Castle. Because that is where we should find one more random wanted monster. If I find it right away, yay. If not, I might cut out to when I do. And because, don't forget, we also have that monk, but we also have the dragon. Which I want to talk about the dragon for a second, because I looked it up. Because this game has 2 Gias in it, that dark dragon we're hunting down. And there's a Gia temple over in Flores, which is the next area we're going to go to in the next episode. Or maybe the end of this episode. No, I don't think I have enough time to do it in the end of this episode. I don't think I do. Oh, okay. Because I kind of want... There's the one on Monster Shako. I do kind of want to... Well, I could do it that way. There's other side quests I could do in between starting the next section and going to the next dungeon, main dungeon. Because I want to set up that episode in a way to... that dungeon recording of the dungeon in a way where it's... I'm doing the first part in the one episode, and then I'm doing the second part and the follow-up storyline in the second video. So look forward to that. I'll try to do that. I'm sure I can do that. Because there are other side quests I can do, of course. There are the sealed ruins I can go around and visit and get some power units for Deekbeck. Even though I hardly use Deekbeck a lot, I know, but... I want to use Deekbeck for the side quest, but I also want to use Deekbeck to help with this next part too. Because I've had an idea to where he can, because Deekbeck gets experience for all the experience he's gained, he doesn't get it himself. He gets to share it with other party members, kind of like the bonus experience mission system in Path of Radiance. and maybe a couple other games. But it would be very useful to have Beck's experience able to be used on some monsters, per se, in order to make their event useful. To make them useful for their event. I'm sorry, I'm talking about myself. I might be getting tired because this is my second episode today that I've recorded. It's not too bad, but I've had a long break in between recordings, but my day hasn't been long. I've slept half the day and didn't really do much of anything during the first half of the day but make one recording. How's your day today? I hope you had a good day today. Hope you're enjoying watching this video. Yeah, and some stupid thing with the monster quest is I cannot bring the guardian forces into the dungeon with them. It's gotta be only monsters. Monsters. So I can't bring the Himoji, I can't bring the Kilek, I can't bring Fujin, Rajin, Odon, Choco. Yeah, no humans either. Only monsters. Monsters and only monsters. That's the name of the game in that dungeon. And it can be a little tough, because the monsters inside that monster dungeon can be a little rough to deal with. Last time I did that dungeon in my practice file, some months ago, I ended up game overing like 10 times. Which, if you game over in this game, you don't really lose anything. You go back to the last room you were in, before the room where you died in, and you saw back in Shu and Shantae's mission scenario, back on the Romalian battleship. I died back there on that ship in that last battle, and before the hangar. And you lose half your money, you go back a room, and you get a chance to re-equip and try again. You do not, however, get the chance to buy anything unless you're able to walk out the dungeon. Kind of at that point, you kind of want the Sophia system from Persona 5 Strikers. You know, with her internet online shopping. Which is funny that that's the main skill of a manga nowadays, manga and anime. I did just hear Tom Fox talking about it the other day when I was watching him, saying how he gets to order things online from his world and have them delivered to him in the Isekai world, so he can order whatever he wants because he has infinite money. And he tamed a Fenrir because the Fenrir of the world, because the monster's like, I love this food. Make me any food you want for me, and I'll eat it, and I will serve you. And I did end up seeing a video of, well, a video or a clip of the dude with his three familiars, the Fenrir, the Slime, and the Fairy Drake. Because they were fighting a big beastly rhino thing. Super armor-plated rhino. And they were shocked. They didn't one-shot it. That was the title of the video. Something they can't one-shot. So I think they had the Slime and the Fairy Drake do something to lower its defenses, and then the Fenrir jumped up into the air and came down like a bullet on top of the rhino, and still didn't one-shot it, but it was already wounded for something. Had a big hole in the back of its back, in its plate armor, and you could see it had some kind of infection or wound it was still recovering from. I do wonder, though, about this one monster that I'm hunting. It is Gia, the Dark Dragon. And I wonder how random it is that it shows up. look up this fact. Because I've gone in and out of Queen Hill quite a few times over the course of this game, and not run into Gia. And I know that the main guide I'm reading by Shotgun Nova, I think, says you can run into Gia right away when you go to Palencia with Elk, or maybe even with Shu and Shantae. Which, as you know, you can run into the monk here during the mission to collect the stones from the dragon zombies. But you should still be able to run into him at any time, I think. I would think, I hope. Oh, he's at a different place. Well, let me check the monk. Is the monk at a different place? No, the monk is here. But Gia is at the plane. Gia is down over... If I load in... Here. Gia is here. Gia is a level 98 Dark Dragon, so... Take that with a grain of salt. Go into battle with that monster with a grain of salt. If you want to do it with just Shu and Shantae, if you want to do it with just Elk, Deekbeck, maybe Paco, have at you. But I'm gonna do it maybe nowish, maybe laterish if I die or something. Because it is level 98. I should be able to deal with it with my whole party. Especially if I bring Ark along. With his weak enemy skill. Ability. That's what they call it in this game. They call them abilities. You don't just learn magic, you learn abilities. Because you learn both skills and spells and tricks and traps. All kinds of good things. And I'm now to the point where I'm going to start cutting out if I don't run into this monk really quick this time around. I'm going to cut out to where until I find him. Is he here now? He is not. So, I will meet you when I find him, if I find him at all. Good. Wish me luck, please. Okay, so I've been at this for a little while, and I'm giving up. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need the perfect Let's Play. I don't need 100% everything. I just want to show off as much as I can, really as much as I can, as best I can. Which is not everything, gonna be everything, but I will do my best to do my best. Well, anyways, here at Rouse Plain, we find more dragon zombies and some flamey dudes. So let us see if we can find Gia, the Dark Dragon. There it is. Dark Dragon Gia, even. Like I was saying a little bit ago, there is two things in here in this game named Gia. I looked up what the name means, Gia, the name means. It's not anything entirely in Japanese. In Japanese, it could be gear. I don't know if that's like a gear socket or a gear, or your, you know, your military gear, your camping gear, or anything, or... But it is Italian also for, short for Gianni, or I can't say the girl version of the name. But there's also Giovanni. Gia could be short for Giovanni, which is funny, because next time I play a Pokemon, I'm so totally calling Giovanni Gia. Hello, Gia. You are leader of Team Rocket. Yes, you are, Gia. Yes, you are. You're a good Gia, aren't you? And it can also be Greek, short for Gaia, or translated from Greek as Gaia, or from as Gia. And why I say there's two things named Gia in this game is because there's this Dark Dragon Gia. There's also a temple over in Flores, which I think I mentioned already. It is called Gia Temple, or Temple of Gia, because there's some god of darkness named Gia that they're worshipping in Flores for some reason. Don't know why. There's no such god. Well, maybe they meant to say Gaia. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. Maybe that meant to name a Gaia temple. They just didn't want to have the misconnotation with, in English, religiously or some such, with Gaia being the goddess of Earth, and Gaia Temple being Gia Temple being an evil place, worshipping dark gods, and you will see what happens at Gia Temple soon. Soon enough, everyone. Soon enough. But I seem to be taking out this dragon pretty easily. Are you dying, Fujin? No, you're just very shocky. I was a little worried there for a second that he was dying, and I don't want him to die, because I want him to kill this dark dragon for me. Because as you saw, his thunderstorm did over 200 points of damage. I think another thunderstorm will destroy this dark dragon. Also, this ties back to my last episode where I was talking about Dark Soul and Shining Force, and the Dark Dragon is the main boss of the Shining Force game. And it's also the main boss of the Shining Soul game, which is a retelling, reimagining of... Ooh, the Dragon Claw, nice. That is actually a good weapon for, I believe, Pondit. Yes. A couple more attack points, levels up very quickly. But it's going to be a little bit stronger. It doesn't give him the defense boost, but we are going to be dragon clawing things to death with a dragon's claw. Until we find our next weapon upgrade. Because that power arm doesn't get much stronger than what it already was it? Let me go check. No, Pondit, don't die immediately. No, Pondy. Pondit. My poor puppy. Power. Yeah, it's already max level. It's also stronger than its Killer Claw, so let's equip it on Brolum. Hop. No. Hop. Okay. Hoppity 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 hop. I am a golem and I hop. Of course, how a 500-ton golem hops around all over the place. I guess it has strong muscles, but whatever. Ooh, I can do random attack level 2. Nice. Look at this random attack. Look at this. It's so funny. I'm just randomly unleashing a combo of a flurry of attacks all over the place. Yeah, let's heal one more time. So, I'm going to be ending this episode soon because I hunted the Dark Dragon. This video has been going on for a while, and even though off-screen I did hunt another Wanda monster for a while, never found it. But we have completed many jobs here in Palencia. I'll be glad to leave Palencia off-screen, of course, having completed all these jobs for y'all to view. I'll also be glad not to come back to Palencia until the next story reason we have to come here. Because the story reason we have to come here is actually pretty late in the game. I don't know if we get any more job quests in between that part of the game and now. I don't think we do. But I don't know for sure. I could look at my job fac while I'm sitting here. Which is... Okay, will you die? Die to Gale Flash. Yeah, Shaka Nova. Job fac. On-game facts. No, stop rumbling, controller. Okay. Down at the bottom, we have the Dragon's Egg, Feathers of a Magcu, Theft. No, I don't. Desert Rapture. Oh, the Sandstorm Mission. No, don't revive. Yeah, I don't think we have any more job quests later in the game here at Palencia. So when we return to Palencia for the story missions, we will not have to do anything else here. Just a job, just a story mission. Just the main quest. Be very, very nice. How much HP did this dragon recover when it revived? I did not see. I did not even see it revive, so I don't know how much it recovered. But it's dead now. So, I hope you all had a good time today. Hope you had a good time watching this video. And take care of yourselves until next time, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.